What's up, everybody? This is Master Ian Gamer, and welcome back to another Overwatch live stream. We're here on a Friday for some Overwatch goodness. How are you all doing today? Hello, Moustache, good to see you. Scorpio Shadow, Heinrich Krull, P. Deddy, Tinte, good to see you as well, my friends. Peter, X-Fusion? I don't know how to pronounce the first part of your name, but welcome. Legend, Ian Ricardo, good to see you folks as well. Hello, Gregory. Hello, Sasuke. Sosuke? Shivano. Welcome, welcome, one and all. I hope y'all are having a lovely Friday. I apologize that I didn't end up streaming on like Wednesday or Thursday. I said I was going to, and I intended to, and then I sort of got caught up with some other things I had to take care of, and I didn't quite have the time or energy to do a stream. But I'm here on Friday, so we're still going to have some Overwatch fun. And it turns out waiting until Friday was actually a pretty good call. Not that I knew it was going to be, but since I'm streaming today, I can talk about this. Oh, wait, you don't see that yet. This. Yes, so they put this up on the Play Overwatch YouTube channel, premiering March 19th, a developer update, hero releases, mythics, and more. This I find rather interesting, and I wanted to talk a little bit about this at the start of the stream today. So, first and foremost, I suppose, what do you all think this is, chat? I'm curious. I've been looking around, seeing what different people think like this is actually going to be. I'm a little curious what you all here think is going to be discussed in this dev update. Season 10 be the rework to the Battle Pass and shop. They're going to give a preview and or trailer for Venture. Yeah, I think something Venture related is inevitable. Also, for context, I should clarify, I don't actually know anything about what this is going to contain. I don't have any sort of specialty creator privilege knowledge of what this is actually going to be. So I am as blind as the rest of you on this one. Very concerned if heroes are going to be released even slower. Yeah. So I think there's a range, basically, of what this dev update could entail. Another thing to note is, we've extracted from, the YouTube metadata, the dev update itself is, 5.5 minutes long, which isn't particularly long. That's relatively short. Which means this isn't going to be some, thorough, in-depth look at Venture or something. This is just an update, basically, of what we can expect. So here are my thoughts on this specifically. First and foremost, we have to consider the title. What is specifically mentioned in the title of this upcoming dev update? Hero releases and mythics. That means those are the two biggest topics which will be discussed. It doesn't mention Battle Pass. It doesn't mention monetization. That doesn't mean those won't be talked about, but the two biggest things are hero releases and mythics. Now, the other thing, hero releases, plural. That's plural. That's not hero release or Venture release. It's hero releases, which presumably means whatever they're going to talk about applies to more than just the next upcoming hero, who's Venture. I think regarding the hero releases, they're going to announce the Venture playtest, which will be happening sometime in the latter half of this season, so within the next few weeks. And they might also extend that to Space Ranger and be like, oh, we're also going to do this with Space Ranger's playtest as a sort of a statement about how they're going to handle releases moving forward. It's also possible this is going to apply to things they've said regarding heroes being in the Battle Pass and how that's potentially something that'll change or get tweaked around in the future. it could very much have to do with that as well. I think the worst case scenario, what gets talked about here when it comes to hero releases, is they might try to jump ahead of things, and this might be them saying hero releases are going to slow down. I think that's a worst case scenario. I don't expect them to say that. But considering the layoffs, considering everything that's been happening with Blizzard and the merger with Microsoft, I would say it's not outside the realm of possibility that hero releases are going to slow down in some capacity. And if that does happen, which hopefully it doesn't, but if it does happen, that might be what they talk about here, or at least acknowledge, just to get like preemptively get it out there so that, you know, people know and they can sort of lead the narrative on that. Again, that's all just speculation on my part. I don't actually have any idea what they're going to be talking about here. This is just me speculating. So, at a minimum, I think they're going to announce a venture playtest within the weeks ahead. And probably also some sort of upcoming changes for heroes and battle passes. Maybe bad news regarding heroes in the long term. We don't know. The other thing, Mythics, this almost certainly has to do with what they announced back at BlizzCon, where they said old Mythic skins will be obtainable in future battle passes by completing it. You'll get the option to pick a past Mythic instead of a current one. So at a bare minimum, I think they're going to talk about that. I think we're going to get more detail on how that's actually going to work, what that's going to mean for like the battle pass itself. Like, is there going to be a restructuring of the battle pass? You know, that sort of thing in order to make that possible. I think that's going to be a topic addressed here. Again, considering the worst case scenario, I think we could see something where they say like, hey, we're not going to add a new Mythic skin every season going forward. They might be like, now that you can get an old Mythic skin by completing a battle pass, we're going to make it where every other season adds a new Mythic skin. Again, this is cynical worst case scenario type speculation. I don't necessarily think that's what they're going to do or say here, but I'm trying to consider all the possible options, because when it comes to Overwatch 2 specifically, I feel like there's a bit of a track record of them having video dev updates when there's bad news to share. Let us not forget the video dev update, which released nearly a year ago at this point, where they basically announced that PvE wasn't going to be a thing anymore. I am hoping to God whatever is in this dev update isn't that bleak and abysmal. But again, I'm trying to consider worst case scenarios. And then more. I think the other thing to note is they mentioned hero releases and mythics in the title, which means whatever is encapsulated in the more is less significant than whatever they have to say about hero releases and mythics. It could be little things about Battle Pass changes. They could be like, oh, hey, we're sticking coins in the Battle Pass. Cool. Like, again, speculation. I don't know if that's actually what they're going to do. I don't expect them to be talking about Clash, Chivano. I at most, they might acknowledge Clash and say like, oh, it's coming later in the year or something like that. I don't expect them to talk significantly about it, because if they were to talk significantly about Clash, they would have mentioned Clash in the title of the dev update. And the same applies to PvE. I don't think we're going to get anything PvE related in this dev update. At most, they might mention PvE like what they did at BlizzCon. I don't think we're going to get any details or dates for like PvE missions coming up or any sort of updates in that regard. At best, they're going to passively like mention PvE and Clash. So I wouldn't get my hopes up for anything major on those fronts. The look on Aaron's face scares you for the news. It kind of does me as well. I'll second that. Yeah, the look on his face. He may be smiling, but there's pain in those eyes. I weep for Aaron. I do not envy his position at Blizzard. I know he's trying. Aaron's such a great guy, and God, I feel bad for him being stuck in Blizzard in the state it is now. But hey, someone has to steer the ship. And I know he's doing his best. Just want them to acknowledge Hero Mastery Gauntlet. Yeah, I would love if they did. I'm definitely not expecting that in this update. They put it out, and they seem to not care themselves about it, so I don't expect to hear anything more about Hero Mastery Gauntlet for a long time, if ever. We need him now more than ever. Jeff, come back to us. So yeah, that was my quick sort of overview of the dev update. Give me one moment. First dev update in so long, though. It is. Which is honestly why I'm a little concerned. Because I think the developer blogs they've been doing like every other Friday have been just fine. Like that, I think those have been a great way to keep people informed with what's happening and going on. So the fact that this is a dedicated video implies that whatever they're going to talk about here is pretty important. Now, that could mean just venture playtest. Like, I think that's a pretty important thing that they want people to know is coming and is probably worth acknowledging in a video like this. So hopefully the reason they made this a video is good news along the lines of, hey, you get to playtest the new hero early. As opposed to bad news like, hey, Venture won't be releasing in Season 10 anymore, or something like that. I don't expect that to be the case, but, you know. I want to set the precedent, or at least the possibility of, you know, this might not be a happy dev update. Again, I don't know anything about what's actually going to be discussed here. This is all just my own speculation, but I'm just saying, I'm a little wary. Lego Power Miners Mythic Skin for Venture? Holy moly. I would love that, but, like, nobody would understand what that is. Well, there'd be some people. Power Miners is one of those themes that, like, has persevered over the years. I feel like a lot of, like, people who were fans of Lego in, like, the mid-2000s and stuff, they remember Power Miners. Don't think they ever use this format for bad news. It's always some dumb 5-hour live stream. No, because there was a similar sort of thing they released for the bad news about PvE almost a year ago now. I don't remember the exact format of that, but it was like a live stream-esque discussion type thing. But I'm pretty sure that was just a video that they premiered. It wasn't like an actual stream they did. Or they may have streamed it, but it was like definitely a pre-recorded thing. You have to wait even longer for Space Ranger. You're gonna cryo freeze yourself. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very mixed on this. I'm very wary about what this could be. I hope it is something good they have to announce, and I think there will be good things they announce. But I'm also worried there's gonna be some bad stuff. I don't know. It's not that long we have to wait. March 19th, this Tuesday? Yeah, so we'll see. We will see. Maybe bad and good news. I'm willing to bet there could be a mix of both. But either way, people on Reddit are saying they might reduce the amount of heroes we get each year. Yeah, I think that's like a worst case scenario type thing. We potentially could end up seeing. I don't necessarily think we will. I know there's that 4chan leak which has been floating around, which people have pointed out seems remarkably on point with what this dev update is, just going by the dev update's title. I have no idea. I have high skepticism about the 4chan leak. Like, even disregarding the fact it's a 4chan leak, which are incredibly notorious for being inaccurate. There's little things in the leak itself that don't really check out for me, so I'm highly skeptical of it. What leak? It's not even worth looking into, honestly. It's basically just stuff saying, like, oh, heroes aren't going to be in the battle pass anymore, and, like, they're gonna, like, rework how the shop works. Things like that. Never know when leaks end up being real. DBD got leak out of YouTube comment. What? Got jump scared by the brick pop again. She's always lurking somewhere. What are the things that make you suspicious of it? So the biggest red flag for me was the fact that when they're talking about, like, unlocking skins, they use the term crafting to describe, like, buying a skin in the hero gallery, which is a really weird term because that's not a term that has ever been used in the context of Overwatch cosmetics, and in no way, like, reflects how cosmetics are actually unlocked in Overwatch. It's not a game where it's not like some other, like, live service games where you have to get, like, resources and then spend those resources to craft an item or a cosmetic. It very much feels to be like someone who isn't terribly familiar with Overwatch writing a leak using, like, terminology and words that are more familiar to them because of games they do play. So they would just automatically think, oh yeah, you unlock a skin by crafting it. When it's like, no, that's not at all how skins work in Overwatch. Why would you use that term? Little things like that are what stick out to me as, like, this sounds like something that someone just sort of made up. It's the same sort of way where it's like, I go to a game like, I don't know, like Apex or whatever, and, like, I just by instinct refer to the characters as heroes because I'm so experienced with Overwatch. It's like, oh yeah, like, what hero do you play in Apex? Well, they're not called heroes in Apex, they're called champions, I think is the actual term they go for. But it's that sort of thing where it's like, oh, you can sort of tell this person isn't, like, properly versed in the game they're talking about just by the terminology they use. Legends, of course, yeah. The Apex Legend, yeah. That shows how out of how out of touch I am with Apex Legends. I couldn't remember they're called Legends. It's calling them champions. Champions is Paladins? Paladins they're called champions, right? Apex Legends, of course they're legends. And then Dead by Daylight has its survivors and killers, and Fortnite has its outfits, I guess. Agents in Valorant, yeah, that's another example. Little things like that. Like, you'll notice that whenever you look... Yeah, I mean, this is completely beside the point. This is something I always find interesting when following discussions of games like Overwatch and Apex and whatnot online. Just, like, seeing the terminology people use to describe things like that for one game versus another. Like, you can always tell, like, what game that...
This is so unfair!
What's unfair? What's that for? You can always tell what, like, game someone mains by the terminologies they use to talk about other games in that similar sort of, like, field and genre. I don't know, that's completely beside the point. That's just a fascinating thing that I always look out for. Yes, mercenaries and TF2. Yeah, they've all got their own terms. Not you referring to everything as the meta. Thought it was funny. I mean, it was funny, Adrian. You know. All right. Well, that was the me talking for 20 minutes about an upcoming dev update, which I'll probably be doing a video after the dev update premieres, just sort of breaking down whatever is actually said in it and giving my own thoughts. So that'll be on Tuesday. So look forward to that, folks. And on that note, I guess we can play some actual Overwatch 2. We can do another poll as for whether or not you guys want me to do quick play or competitive, because I don't particularly have a preference today. There was a similar thing in the build up to Kiriko. You could tell what YouTubers people watched by what they called her. Yes, that is a really funny point to make, P. Diddy. Yeah, they're. Oh, yeah. You could tell who was a fan of me by the people who called her Kanazaka Fox Girl. That was a really funny one to observe. Just given, like, my own input into the speculation of that character leading up to her release. And just, like, every time I saw that term, Kanazaka Fox Girl, pop up, I was like, oh, they probably watch me. Or at least have, like, interacted with people who watch me. Anyways, let me put this poll together. Okay. Did the foxes break again? I just noticed there's very few of them all of a sudden. I'm willing to bet they probably did. They always break. Hello, Double Edge. Welcome to the stream. Foxes died. They contracted West Fox virus. Chat foxes are now an extinct species. Save for my little blue one who's doomed to be immortal. The Lonesome George of foxes. People even know who Lonesome George is. It's such an obscure reference. Alright, while you guys vote in the poll, I'll reboot the foxes. Curious to see if they'll populate, because usually it seems like when they break, there's like a downtime period where they won't reactivate at any point. Maybe the foxes don't like McDonald's. Well, if they take after Kiriko, then they probably don't. Is Lonesome George when Curious George realizes that life is bleak and death is inevitable and is no longer curious? No, Lonesome George was, I think he died at this point. Lonesome George was a subspecies of Galapagos giant tortoise that was like 120 years old and was the last of his subspecies. Like, all the other members of that subspecies had gone extinct, and it was, like, separate enough from the other subspecies that he couldn't procreate with other subspecies of Galapagos tortoises. And he was, like, 120 years old. Just the last of his species that just lived in, like, a zoo somewhere for decades. Never to find a mate, never to find any of his kind, because he was literally the last of his entire species. And then I'm pretty sure he died, like, probably like 10 years ago at this point, but I know, it's such like a sad thought. This ancient turtle, older than like any human on the face of the earth, the last of his kind. Oh. And now he's gone, and the species is gone with him. Rip George, never to be curious about life again. Alright, I'll just turn off the foxes for now and give them a little bit before I restart it. Wow, Quick Play won the poll overwhelmingly. Interesting. Why do you guys always want to watch me play Quick Play? Is it because I suck ass at the game and you hate watching me lose in competitive? We're not supposed to actually say yes, Gregory. Ugh. You interact more with chat. Oh, that's fair. Oh, actually, before I start this up. Okay. All right. I will have to, unfortunately, mute the music entirely just in Overwatch because my last stream did get copyright snatched because of the Bebop menu music. So music is just going to be off entirely for Overwatch itself today. We can do all roles. Best way to end an awful day. Well, I'm glad it's a nice ending, but I'm sorry to hear you had an awful day. Would win Curious George or Horrid Henry? I don't know who Horrid Henry is. That sounds like a very British character. The Mad Dr. Junkenstein. Actually, you know what? Since we can. Y'all get to watch me miss my shots. Did you unlock Tracer's victory pose from the Hero Mastery Gauntlet challenges? I don't remember if I actually got hers yet. I was playing more Hero Mastery Gauntlet, for those of you who saw my video. I've kind of become fascinated with that mode. It's still so weird to me. Like, they clearly put some amount of effort into making Hero Mastery Gauntlet, but, like, not nearly enough that it makes sense for them to actually release it as a mode? It's so strange, but at the same time, it's fun. Like, I have fun playing it. But it really does feel like a missed opportunity of what it could be, which is why I hope they go back and update it in the future, but I have no idea. Oh my god, I have not played Ashe in so long. No. Gauntlet is kind of fun, but in a weird way. Yeah. That's exactly how I describe it. I think it's fun because you're a diva main and love to destroy those many bots. Oh, Wrecking Ball is so much fun in that mode. That has to be one of the reasons I like it so much. Yeah, this is not... That's lost. You got the gold skin for the gun. No. No, I do not have Ashe's gold weapon. Gauntlet's fun in an ironic way, really hard to describe, but you have fun, but feels weird during it. Yeah, that's more or less how I'd put it. Like, I can't say I hate the mode by any means. Holy moly. Maybe I should just play Cass instead.
I know one thing. Someone is gonna pay. Nuh-uh.
Oh, no, he's really gonna slip away. Gosh darn it. It is funny seeing all the Rhine mains come back out with this patch. Desperate to be able to play their favorite hero again. No! Just gotta get my Bob in there.
Let's get back in the saddle.
Leave Mina, at least? What, you mean like with the foxes? You're talking about little mini Mina? Whoa, Bob, go! Bob fight! Nobody wins in a Bob fight. Alright, well, there's the space cowboy. Hanzo backflip. This crosshair isn't right for Cass. Woo-hoo-wee! No! You like soccer? No. I'm not really into sports at all. Played soccer a bit as a kid when I was growing up, but I was never into sports. Ooh. Well, that's what happens when I try to play damage. Is it just you, or has anyone been troubled by playing Kirika lately with her tiny blades? Don't give me that. I don't need to get good. I'm content being trash on damage, thank you very much. How would you feel about trying 7v7? 2 tank, 3 damage, 2 support. I mean, it'd be an interesting idea. I feel like it'd be really chaotic, though. And I don't know if it would be... Stop it! Where are my angry eyes? Stop it! I don't know how well 7v7 would work. I think it would probably give TF2 vibes in terms of, like, the team sizes. Even though that's significantly more than 7v7. In TF2, but like, I don't know. I don't feel like it could necessarily fit the Overwatch style to increase it to 7v7. Oh god. This is what I look like trying to play damage heroes. Hey, look, it's All Might. Don't worry, All Might, I won't let you down. I hope. You like watching soccer? Nah, I'm not into watching sports at all.
Someone needs to fill this saddle. Things were a lot simpler when I was robbing banks with the Deadlock gang.
Do you have a job? No, I just sit 24/7. In case you guys didn't know, I suck ass at playing Cassidy, so, you know. Just for context. Ah!
Stop that barricade in its tracks.
Think you enjoy me playing Fortnite better? Really? I thought you hated Fortnite.
Lucky shot.
Suck Cassidy.
Anyone notice they took our lead? Let's pick it up.
No, Britney Spears. Welcome. You work at McDonald's? No, you're thinking of Kiriko. She works at McDonald's. Alright, we'll group up. Oh my god. Oh my god. You just seem happier, to be honest. What, playing Fortnite? I hate the implications of that, but I can't deny it.
That's rough, buddy.
Oh, thank you, Anna. Thank you, Grandma. I'll be sure to call you on your birthday, I promise. Oh, she's dead. Never mind.
Your end is within my reach.
Uh-huh. Man, my aim is so off today. Woo. So admittedly, I haven't been playing a ton of Overwatch lately, so I'm out of practice.
Escorting the robot.
Hey, I got one. Yay! That's how it is with the elderly. You mean to call them and then they're dead. Oh no! Ooh. You're dead, not big surprise. Out of practice just equals suck ass at Cree. Yeah, it's something like that.
Stay on me.
I left the door. Hostiles approach. You need this.
Robots moving the barricade.
Random kill sound effects.
No.
Woo-hoo-wee. Big boom. Woo-hoo. You know what? All Might swapped off of Ashe and onto Sombra, and now we're doing well, which means it's not my fault we were losing originally. Haha, I knew I was good at playing Cassidy. Ah! Sucked me dry. It's the one character you refuse to play with because you're terrible at them. Doomfist. That is exactly why I don't play Doomfist. I am so bad at him. That, like, he's the one tank hero I never play. No! No! I mean, Genji also that applies to, but like, I don't play most of the damage heroes, so that's not really that significant, whereas I play every single tank hero except Doomfist. Thought Doom and Ball players would be interchangeable? Oh no, they may have like, they may serve similar roles in how they tank, but their playstyles are extremely different, like the actual mechanics of it. No.
That's a bee in your bonnet.
You say they have a better Widow than Doom. Ooh. On the days where I can actually aim, yeah, I think I probably am technically better at Widow than Doomfist. Woohoo! I may have died, but I got a cool roll and made you waste your ult. Go to No Limits and play someone you'd never play for once? Ugh. But, like, that's just not gonna be fun, is the thing. It's just gonna be me being really bad at a character. Like, that's not fun to play. There's no way that's fun to watch. Oh, he little goblin laugh. Of making people use their ults. I don't know why he tried to shatter me there. It's like, it wouldn't have really helped. Like, he would have secured the kill, but it's not like he really needed to.
Took him from us.
Sometimes it's 6 shots, 1 kill. Walmart Arch. That's a great name. No, we were doing so well. Ha 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 ha! Clearly, I carried this. Clearly, I was the MVP of my team. Alright, enough damage. I'm done with that for now. I'm actually surprised I got queued into damage twice in a row. With that row. I feel like everybody's been playing damage lately. Wish Cassidy had the hat in game. He honestly would have looked better. No playing as Ed Sombra. Sombra's another character that I just cannot play, so. There we go. Time to play as Jet.
A gun in each hand and a smile on my face.
When you like Sombra because of how much you hate Widow.
Don't make this harder than it needs to be.
I hate Widow more than I love Sombra.
Hard to defeat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep,
Initial.
here I come.
Playing Overwatch without music feels so weird. It just feels so, like, vacant. I don't understand people who play video games and just turn off all the in-game music. Like, why? Oh my god. I should have just reloaded. Music's just as important as the gameplay. Yeah, it adds so much. Like, music is
That's
huge.
rough, buddy.
It is rough.
Till I say it's over. Coming for ya. Everybody right.
People play video games without music, pour their milk before their cereal. Yeah, it's like you're just like hampering the experience of playing the game by just not having the music designed to amplify the experience. They're like, oh, it's so I could hear the gunshots better and the footsteps. It's like, okay, yeah, just why don't you just start sitting down and playing with math problems? Like, that's all you're doing at that point. Just doing calculus assignments. It's like, well, makes the game feel hopeful. This makes it feel better, period. Is the jet skin for Mauga worth it? I mean, it's worth it if you like the character. If you're a fan of Cowboy Bebop, I'd say go for it. I think it looks good in general, even discounting the reference it is. Especially since Mauga has so few skins at this point. My God! Can't kill the grandma! Wrecking ball time? Maybe in a bit. I don't think I need to swap at the moment.
Hey, buddy. I like it when the prey fights back.
Time is now, Grandma. Still feel bad for Mauga because he doesn't get a lot of items for him, where Ashe has a lot of items. Dude, the number of highlight intros Ashe has gotten since Overwatch 2 is insane. Somebody on, like, the highlight, like, design team or whatever must love Ashe, because she just gets so many highlight intros. It's insane. Oh my God, she actually got that off. Wow, I cannot believe that Mercy pulled off that res. She bamboozled us. It's because none of them are good. Yeah, that's the irony of it. She has all of these highlight intros and none of them are good. None of the new ones, at least. Whoops.
No.
Moira, nah.
Still not dead.
New highlight intros overall are disappointing. Most are just glare. Yeah. Highlight intros have tanked since Overwatch 2.
My ultimate is ready.
Not even like the design themselves, like the poses and the animations. Like the quality of the animations too have just gone downhill. They just like don't look as good with like the fluidity of the animation and the motion and the camera movements. They've just gotten worse. Hush, we'll still win this. We'll still win this. We'll still win it. So many intros have a dramatic whoosh when nothing happens. Yeah.
Okay, let's take things up a notch.
Surprised Ashe got 2 victory poses for this event. That was very weird. I almost wonder if like there was some last minute like shuffling of the content for this event. Cause yeah, her getting 2 victory poses. Also the Sombra Wrecking Ball victory pose where she's holding Hammond. That's just like not a thing in the actual event. What? I get the feeling that there may have been some like last minute reshuffling of the content in this actual collab. No famous last words. Stop it.
Hello there.
Oh my god. This means Ashe is getting Kiriko's golden child moments. I don't know about that. I mean, Kiriko still gets all the skins, so. But not this season. No new legendary skin for Kiriko.
EMP activated.
She did get the epic though, and it's a pretty good one.
Group up. Nah.
Sombra online.
Only one.
Hmm. Oh my god, didn't I just kill you?
Control that point.
Darn.
Not bad. Not bad.
Has ever a dev come to your stream? I've never, like, interviewed a dev on a stream, if that's what you're talking about. For all I know, maybe one has lurked in my chat at some point. I highly doubt it, but... yeah, not that I know of. Darn. Quiet you. It wasn't my fault. My teammates. They're to blame. Yeah, it is unfair. It's not my fault. Speaking of not my fault, let's see if the foxes want to cooperate. Oh, whoops. Hey, there they are. Now this sounds like a ball task. Where's my crab?
I'd get dizzy always rolling around like that. Tell me you're always right side up.
The hamster says that, unlike you, he does not imitate tumbleweeds.
Hey now, what's that supposed to mean?
Mission started. Moving up.
Thank you for that very important contribution. Seeing a lot of Bebop skins in your games. I have as well. A lot of people seem to be buying them. We hate Paul. Oh no! I wish Ball had gotten a Eldritch Horror skin just so he could have been in Cosmic Crisis, so I could traitor people as Wrecking Ball. That would have been so much fun.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Hanzo.
No, my babies.
I offer something more.
Hamster displeasure rising.
One must imagine winning in order to win. Shush. I'm trying to ball. Oh dear. Hello, Kiriko. Welcome. And Tristavision as well. Welcome to the both of you. What the heck happened? We're doing so well, and now we're getting turned around. Yes! Said we must imagine Ian winning, not that it must happen. Uh-huh.
Your worth is a hypothesis. Prove it. Thank you.
I've never been more ready for
Grit good. Yeah, maybe I just gotta grit and get good.
You have my thanks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Hello there.
Thank you. Gotcha. Mercy died, that's all that matters. Grit your teeth, clench your cheeks. Don't get any poop on the sink.
Purge the enemy from our objective.
All right. I don't need to win, I just need Mercy to lose. That basically applies to like every support hero. I don't need to survive, I just need the support to die. Woo! No, no. I held as best I could. Means your favorite Kiriko also dies. Favorite? Whoever said Kiriko is my favorite? What sort of nonsense are you spinning? Oh dear. There's some kind of mini update today. There was a hotfix on Wednesday, I think, that fixed a few things that broke in the mid-season patch. I don't think there's been anything since then, though. Whoops. Oh, no.
Careful, we're outnumbered.
Primary target.
No! 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 Damn it, Roadhog! I was gonna touch! My G skill debuff? How dare you? How dare you? This is unfair. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Pig beats guinea pig. Hog beats ham.
That's rough, buddy.
Thanks, Zuko. Shush.
I'll find my own path.
Our infused sparkling waters are very refreshing.
How can you experiment on those cute little rabbits?
Easily.
I'm not scared.
Welcome to Club
What experience do you possibly bring to this mission?
Last week, my friends and I sank a Hashimoto party boat.
So, nothing.
Admit it, your favorite character is Kiriko? I don't know about that. Sounds kind of sus if you ask me. Chad Moira.
Let's get our hands dirty.
Is that an enemy, Sukajan? There can only be one. There can only be one. I am the Alpha Sukajan.
You take a lot of damage, huh?
My Bounties fates
Suka-chan. Hey, Suka-chan. That's what I should call Sukajin Kiriko. Because let's be real, Sukajin Kiriko is effectively a different character from normal Kiriko. How do you use points? So there's a link you can find in the stream description, which will take you to the store, where you can purchase the little gifts that have been popping up on the top right, the sound effects. Suka Chad. The Sukujin guide you. For the skin, instead of a fox, it's just a jacket that runs out when you ult. Just like flies by as if being blown by the wind.
Under my protection. The battle ignites me. Over here. My gift to you. Come on. Kanezaka Ginger protects you.
No one can hide.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Oh dear. No! Holy particle effects, Batman.
The spread Nah. Kaiki.
Oh dear. Can I just... Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
We're going against the eye.
We need to move payload. More Adobe.
Then Kiriko's papers are a little clunky and just a worse version of Lifeweaver's heal? I think the Ofuda feel better to use than Lifeweaver's Blossom, because the Blossom is so, like, slow. It's like charge, throw, charge, throw. Whereas Kiriko just has, like, a stream of papers she throws out. I think it feels a lot better. But at the same time, it's not a terribly, like, interesting healing mechanic, because it's just literally aim and hold.
Draw strength from nature. Oh, damn it.
I don't know. Oh, I guess. Ah, let me Suzu you!
Let the Kitsune guide you. Like a gentle rain. My gift to you. Cleanse.
There's only so many ways to heal. Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing. Like, they're gonna run out of unique methods eventually. Ah.
I licked my wounds.
When someone breaks line of sight with the papers, it cancels. With Lifeweaver, you just need a single frame. I kind of like that, though, because that does add some bit of strategy with Kiriko, because You have to position yourself that it won't break line of sight then. Like, that's part of the skill of playing her, is knowing where to position yourself relative to the people you're healing. No! I killed you first, it doesn't count.
I learned
I
from
see a
that.
hostile.
Group up
Right
with me.
now.
Group up here. Draw strength from nature.
Does any of you Kiriko mains ever think about what would have happened if you could actually hurt the Kitsune? I mean, it'd be kind of weird because it's a spirit fox and it's also only present for like a couple seconds. It'd be kind of funny if Diva could eat it with Defense Matrix.
My ultimate. Join me. Be healed.
Ah, jeez. Oh my god. Ah!
Time to get clever.
The name's Cassidy.
Widow shot the Kitsune and it canceled. I feel like that'd be annoying. Because it'd be so hard to pull off that if you're like, why even bother making that a thing you could do? But it would, I guess, introduce some unique scenarios where you have to be careful as Kiriko not to send it somewhere it's just going to die immediately. I don't know. Get annoyed when the payload is massive and blocks everything just through at your teammates. Well, that's where the positioning comes in, I was talking about. I feel like that's... Like, I don't mind that aspect, because that's just part of playing Kiriko, is the positioning to work around obstructions in the payload and whatnot. I am the better Sukajan. Suck it! Woo!
Behold the hamster. Behold the champion.
Yeah, ignore me dying on screen. Yeah. 1-5 for moderately proud of you. Shush. They don't count. Those are practice matches. Those are practice. This was the first real one. All wins, no losses. Best Kiriko main in the world. It's true. Do you think I could get away by marketing myself as the world's #1 Kiriko main? Do you think, like, actually good players would come after me and be like, you're a fraud?
Welcome to Samoa.
I think about doing that in Fortnite with Mina, promoting myself as the #1 Mina player since nobody else plays her. That one I might actually be able to get away with. Kiriko one might be a bit tough, though.
A gun in each hand and a smile on my face.
We have it.
Not to brag, but I'm kind of a big thing around these parts. Hey, hey, hey!
Don't fail me, or else.
Yeah, I noticed the foxes were lagging. They do that every now and again. I'm not really sure why.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1.
Ian's the #1 Kiriko fan. Sure, let's go with that. New here, what rank are you? I don't know, like plat or something. I think that's where I am right now, in tank at least. But I'm not playing competitive, we're just in quick play. Woo! Heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me. Nice. Think about how many world's greatest dad shirts are worn by dads who aren't in fact the world's greatest. That's a good point. You know what? If dads can wear those shirts, then I can title my stream #1 Kiriko player. And not even play Kiriko during that stream. I am save me. Title stream top 500 Omnic Kiriko player. Ah, there you go, loopholes. That's what we need to work with here. And you say Kiri isn't your favorite. I mean, I don't know. I don't know whatever gave any of you the impression that I like Kiriko. I mean, it's a little ridiculous of an assumption if you ask me, but I don't know. Everyone seems to roll with it, so, you know. You play open queue at all? No, I basically never play open queue. Been enjoying Hero Gauntlets, a good way to practice heroes. I agree. I think Hero Gauntlets are remarkably fun. World #1 Kiriko who mains Mauga Ball. Oop. I will hold to my last breath. #1 DPS player. Rank 1 damage player. Oh man, that would I feel like that would piss people off if I promoted myself as that. Hey Astro, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Good to see ya. #1 DPS Moira player. Oh my.
That was embarrassing.
Scorpio, Kiriko, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Zan, save me. No! Not the Life Weaver. Where the heck? Surprise dwarf! Maybe an April Fool's stream, perhaps MI the G could host. Ugh, I don't know if I ever want that guy to go live on my channel. Oh, I might get my channel shut down for all I know. That guy's a bit of a loose cannon.
Want to see me throw Bob like a basketball?
Hands off. He ain't a toy.
Yet.
Now we're just gonna yeet Bob.
Mother's work is never done.
Aced your genetics exam because it ended up being 90% mitosis, which they taught in basic biology. Hey, nice! Way to go, Astro. Glad to hear it. Yeah, do you remember that mitochondria is powerhouse of the cell? That's like 90% of what you need to know when it comes to biology.
That's better.
No!
Okay, let's take things up a notch.
Ugh. Stay away, Doomfist. Stay away! Stay away! Oh. Started looking at wedding venues today. Ooh, exciting.
Finally, things
What? What is sus? What are you talking about? Say unexpectedly because you kind of sort of forgot to study for it. Ah, I see. Oh, I see. You decided to announce your return, Mustache, with a sus. Fitting. The return of the king. The return of the sus. Ah, always the Life Weavers. My God. Should have gone around. Couldn't play on Wednesday because he couldn't connect to game servers. I've seen a lot of people talking about having weird connection issues this season. I don't know what's going on. I really haven't run into anything, but I've seen a bunch of different people bring it up. Oh my god. Now that you're free of your exams, you'll finally be able to edit again. Nice.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. My team. Hey, Bumblebee, how's it going? Yeah, we're winning. Yup. We're winning all our matches today.
Time to start making up for it.
Been a while.
It's not my fault. I was doing just fine. Thank you very much. Hey, buddy. You split into 2 episodes? I'd say 3 episodes, Astro. Hell, maybe even 4. Can't wait to get the new Hammond skin, I know. It sucks that we have to wait so long for it. Yeah, something like that, Astro, I think would have been a good format. Blizzard missed an opportunity. Bebop crew NPCs attacking you at the end of the gauntlet on one of the difficulties. I mean, I don't think there was ever any intention of merging Bebop and Gauntlet. What? I did not think this through. Ah! Come on. Ugh.
That was embarrassing.
Gauntlet wouldn't it be cool if Bob could come out and attack you without Ashe? Ooh, that'd be a fun way to just utilize Bob, yeah. He just comes charging out and then has like a designated position he stands or something. Ugh. Pesky supports. Oh my god. The Sigma must die! No! No! Ashe is the face skin, now you have to win. Exactly.
Okay, let's take things up.
Cage fight really is still the ult of all time despite the buffs. Yeah, it's... Cage fight is a thing, alright. Mm-hmm. Yeah, number one Mauga catching 0.17 people per ult. I'm quite proud of my average there. But both sides, so I can win no matter who loses. Haha. Hey.
Behold the hamster. Behold the champion.
That's right, it was all me. It was all Mauga. I mean Jet. Italy mindset. Oh, careful there.
Welcome to Rialto.
A gun in each hand and a smile on my
Better get paid
face.
after all this.
Nah,
I don't like having my time wasted.
Who's gonna get the donut? Who's gonna get the donut?
On your size should donate blood more frequently than the average person.
Oh.
need more? I can get you more. These tiny streets can
Wait.
take me in.
Did Double Edge just get the donut from being attacked and knocked into it? Is that what I just saw happen?
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Group up.
Stop the payload.
Start this party. Ready for some carnage?
Oh man, this Doomfist is moving a lot. I get the impression he knows what he's doing. Calculated. Another one. Imagine the stat is bugged, but your career profile says you have a 30% win rate on Ana, even though she's your most played hero. I mean, have you lost a lot on Ana?
Was embarrassing. Gonna catch you.
metaphor from your quick plays have gone? I don't know what you're talking about.
You're not dead.
Did Blizzard increased the days for the season? Yes, I think they extended it a week. Which is interesting, because originally this season, based off the in-game timer, was only going to be 8 weeks instead of the usual 9. And now they've extended it back to being 9 weeks. So I almost wonder if the original date was incorrect, and they've merely updated it to reflect what it always was supposed to be from the beginning. Or did they originally intend for it to be shorter and then went back on that? I don't know. But it's kind of weird. I've never really seen that happen before. The extension, that is, like, during the season. You're looking back at your stats. Turns out you had a 60% win rate on Overwatch 1 Doomfist after 40 hours on him. Wow. And now you'll never play him again. Oh, 400 hours. Even better. Bye, Doomfist.
I'm gonna kick every one of you in the face.
That was weird.
I think that one's still my favorite. Suffer as I have. Mauga have suffered. The have I suffered am. Ah! Alright, I think they suffered. What was that? Oh, so Astra, I don't think you've seen the new chat-triggered alerts I've added. So, there's a link which you can find in the stream description, as well as being periodically posted by Streamlabs bot, that'll take you to a little store where you can trigger different GIFs during the stream by spending points that you accumulate just by chatting during a live stream. So there's little reaction type things you all get to post now. Mauga sound a stroke like having. Stream notifications have devolved from Sigma's sick origin story to ear-straining shitposts. Hey, I'm leaving the shit posts to ones that you guys get to trigger yourselves. So it's not me shit posting, it's you all. I feel like it's different that way, you know? You think you'll add more GIFs? Yeah, certainly I'll be adding more over time. When I have, like, ideas for fun GIFs to add or get time to work on them. But I definitely plan to expand the library as time goes on. Oh my lord.
That was embarrassing.
No! Doomfist, I'll kill it! Alright, he's dead. Well, let's be honest. Was anything lost by having my ult cancelled? No, not really. Just like how it's not you losing all these quick play games. I've only won today. I don't know what you're talking about. You hear that D&D will probably be starting up again 2 weeks from this Sunday. Oh, you're talking about the stuff with Zek. No, I have not been keeping tabs on that. Thank you for letting me know, though. Whoop. Nobody's in denial. What are you talking about, Gregory? You miss anything interesting? Nope, the one person you just missed more winning. See? All we do is win, win, win.
Behold the hamster. Behold the champion.
Ah, this is so unfair!
Unfair for the enemy, perhaps. Ha ha ha. They never stood a chance. All I do is win. Ever think one day you'd move on from schizophrenic space grandpas and GMO hamsters and onto bratty fox girls and anime aliens? I don't really want to talk about the path I've taken in life. Let's just leave it at that.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Better run more Mauga.
And a smile on my face.
Frowning and you'll end up looking like me.
Brought up the gripes you'd mentioned about the campaign. Okay, yeah, we can talk about that more later, Astro. Discussing how we want to work that out.
some hearts.
It's called a marathon, but once I do it, they'll call it a tracer-thon.
Haha, no.
3, 2, 1. Attack commence. Capture objective A.
I kind of don't like how inconsistent the special kill sound effects with these skins are. It's like they're so infrequent that I always forget they're even a thing, and then they play and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a thing.
Objective A.
Only recently realized his time to break some hearts line is also literal. Yeah, definitely. People flexing their wealth in chat. I need to add like super expensive, like high ticket reactions that you guys can do. Things that cost like 100 points. I don't know what they would be. Ideally, it'd be something like really funny that you guys would love to get to do. But I need to come up with something specifically. So you have something to work towards.
Thanks for patching me up.
Need more points? Well, then you better chat more. Also, you can get bonus channel points through super chats as well. That's more just like an extra thing I wanted to add in for people who are already going to super chat. And if you become a channel member, you get bonus points as well. But otherwise, you better just be active in chat. That's the main way to get them.
Ready for some carnage?
Hey, Proto, how's it going? Just realized you finally got your wish with Overwatch 2 implementing cars and robots first before Cyberpunk did. I don't know what you're talking about. Eat the Bob, eat... Ah!
That was embarrassing.
Whoop.
We need to get this payload moving again. Group up.
Glow pop! In a month, you're gonna log Get Good Mina behind a 100-point firewall. I wouldn't do that. You guys seem to have too much fun with that one. I wouldn't want to make that one super hard to get. Even if it is annoying, I wouldn't want to do that to you guys. How do you feel about null sector propaganda? My lawyers have advised me not to comment on that, so sorry. You know what? Never mind, maybe I will put that behind a 100-point paywall. No, he's so low! Kill the robot! Yeah! Spent all your money on Hello Kitty and Boba. Well,
Okay,
priorities.
let's take things up a notch. Here I come. We need to get this payload moving.
Spent all your money on pops and anime jerseys. Anime jerseys? What are anime jerseys? Is it like a sports jersey, but like of anime? Eh. What's up with the points? Oh, so you haven't seen those either, Proto. So I added channel points that you can spend to activate different gifts and reactions that'll appear on screen. You've perhaps noticed some of them popping up. So to view those, you can find a link in the description of the stream that'll take you to the store where you can spend your points. And you earn points just through being active in chat during live streams. So you can just accumulate points that way and spend them to annoy me more often than not, it seems. Damn. It's like if certain animes were sports teams. Oh. Interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen those before.
We need to attack now.
No, no. Stop it! Stop it! I do not need to get good. How dare you weaponize Mina against me? Say you're extraordinarily humble. Got an Aang one that says Air Nomads across the front in like an Euro soccer jersey style. Okay, that actually sounds pretty cool. You need to buy anime shirts, particularly Spy Family, Death Note, and Frieren. Get good will be your grave. A gravestone is just going to be that image. Just Mina holding the Get Goods card. That'll be how I leave this goddamn world. What class do you like to play in D&D? You like playing a rogue. Oop. I am currently playing a monk in the campaign I'm doing right now. I don't know if I really have a preferred role. I haven't played a ton of D&D, to be honest. I'm excited to be playing a bard in an upcoming campaign. That's one I've been really looking forward to. I don't know. Ian lies in game chat. I said probably not. Not definitely not. I mean, what are the odds that they encounter the Master Ian Gamer? Very unlikely. It's probably not the real me. I mean, it is the real me, but probably not, you know? Pesky hacker, dang it. gonna be a QR code on the gravestone. Some random person's just gonna pass it and be like, oh, I wonder what that does. Scan it, it just immediately triggers that GIF and sound effect. Yeah, I guess that would be the final get good moment. Me literally dying. Dies in real life. Mina, get good. Ian at 100 live streaming my funeral playing Overwatch PvE mission 2. I don't know about the latter half though. That sounds, that sounds kind of sus. Can we get an exclamation mark sus in the chat? The hell is happening this match? You've encountered the real J3 before multiple times. Not improbable. Well, if you're in the same region and like still like skill area, shush. We haven't lost yet. Thank you. Person who scans the QR code begins supervillain arc. Hey, welcome back, Tinte. Good to see ya. Hope work went well for you. Been doing nothing but winning, so it's gonna be a good one. He lies like a rug? What? What are you talking about? Randomly gotten into a game with the real Gale Adelaide despite being in a totally different region and rank. I mean, it can happen. Ian lying is like him playing DPS, absolute trash. What does that even mean? First of all, I've never lied in my entire life. I'm an honest boy. Or robot, or whatever I am. Hey, yeah. That's right, Tinte. All I do is win, win, win no matter what. Roboter? Maybe I'm just one robo-y boy. How about that? So bad at lying, he can't even convince 5-year-old Santa's real. I'm trying to think if I've ever, like, talked to a young child about Santa and had to, like, talk in a convincing way. I don't know that I have. Not so much a liar as just an agent of chaos. I mean, I wouldn't disagree with that statement, but... Several robo-y boys in a trench coat. Yeah. I hate when I whiff my grapple. Die! Yes! Now comes the time to win. Meow. Someone made fun of your socks today? Well, were they right? You know, this Mercy's really pissing me off. 4 slicers and a trench coat. It's not even 3, they're so small it needs to be 4. Oh my god. I mean, let's be honest, Wrecking Ball wasn't the pick here.
Not so fast.
Once told you to take valuables out of some guy's chest on a Minecraft server and hide them in a buried chest miles from their base. That's what we're dealing with. I mean, yeah, that's like the iconic Minecraft gag. Rob someone and then bury their treasures in a chest in the middle of nowhere that no one, even yourself, will ever be able to find them again. Like, that's peak Minecraft social behavior.
This ends now. Who's next?
The cooler Zen. Hey, I'm not saying, you know, I'm not trying to compare myself to the Zenyatta here. He's a fine fellow. I don't want to demean him. He's a great guy. Sombra casually slows the velocity of a heavy falling object with hack. Yeah, let me just hack gravity real quick. Hey, I never said you were supposed to only do that in Minecraft, just that it's peak Minecraft gameplay. What? That doesn't seem right. We're gonna win that one.
Play of the game.
Quiet you. Master Ian Gaming. No, it's fine, Tinte. It's fine. We're still on a winning streak. Chaos Bringer. That sounds bizarrely appropriate given the conversation we've just been having. He was not, in fact, on a winning streak. Shush. Alright, now we ball for realsies. That was just a fun warm-up. A test, if you will. Fun goof. Maybe even a gaff. Now we're gaming for real. Oop, 1 second. Alright, now we're gaming for real.
There's the enemy turret. Take it out. Don't let them take the point. Enemy turret ahead.
Oops, see, they fell off the high ground, so my sacrifice was worth it. Turning on his axe. Excuse me? I am no hacker. It's because I'm a robot and I have strange direct interfaces with the game itself. Does not mean I am cheating. Thank you very much. If anything, I'm hacking the game to perform worse. But I'm not hacking the game, because that would be illegal and a bad thing to do. No, my babies. How could he come on my... I'm not gonna say that. It heated over skill issue. I don't know what you're talking about.
Taking the point. Fall in, team.
Possible to perform worse?
The enemy has placed a turret here.
All right, that's a fair use of sus. I'll give you that one.
My ultimate is ready.
That's where you get Torb.
I'm on fire.
No, I won't be finishing anything, Kiriko. Don't you worry.
It's go time.
That's right, Peter. Thank you. This is a good, God-fearing Christian YouTube channel. No sussery, no smuttery or any of that such content. Yeah, suck it, diva. Bull. Ah, the diva's tilting. I don't know about that, Kim Jong. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm on fire. I burn eternal.
Fingers are bright green because your university dining hall had green popcorn today to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. I forgot it was St. Patrick's Day. Is it today or was that yesterday? I mean, I guess it must have been today. It's like a holiday that, like, I've never really celebrated. Well, hello, Torb.
Get them off the objective.
On the 17th? Oh, okay, so it's like coming up. It's not here yet. St. Patrick's Day is one of those weird holidays where it's like, it's very like hit or miss in terms of whether people actually care about it. It's not like Halloween or Christmas where it's like always just sort of there, even if you don't celebrate.
Enemy turret destroyed.
It's go time.
Depends on where you are. Yeah, that makes sense.
Defend the objective.
No, no, no! Hey, you caught the donut, Astro. Nice. It's a hint, if you're a borderline or full-blown alcoholic, then you celebrate it. Well, hey, I enjoy my funny grown-up juice, and I don't celebrate Patrick's Day, so... See, the way I look at it, why do you need a single day to drink a bunch? Just do that every day. I don't have to wait for a particular day in March to enjoy my funny juices. Oh yeah, I've heard about dyeing the river green. That always seemed like... like, granted, I guess it's like an urban enough area, or like a... what would be the word? It's a developed enough area that maybe it's not actually that consequential, but I always imagine just like, how many fish and other like creatures just die because you're dyeing the river? But like, given the area, maybe they're already dead to begin with, so it's not even that impactful. All right, we still got an opportunity to bring it back. What's your favorite series of movies? We're talking about like a full movie series. I'm inclined to say just the Mad Max franchise, because that has two of my all-time favorite movies, Road Warrior and Fury Road. The other two are okay, not great. Excited for the Furiosa movie coming out though. Hopefully that one's good. just happened? Over the years, they've made it more environmentally friendly. That's good to hear. I don't know what that is you just said in chat, Kim, but I'm gonna go ahead and wager that no, I don't like whatever it is. Woo! Way to go, soldier! Salute the soldier. What? Thank you for the lift, Lifeweaver. All right, this is it. Now we win.
Over there! Enemy here. No.
Hey, Mustache, what have I told you about attacking Mina? Be nice to her. Torba's died, that all that matters! Do what you must do. We do what we must because we can. That is the greatest philosophy to live by ever. We do what we must because we can. From Portal, of course, if you're not familiar. Have I ever played Steve in Smash Bros? No, I've never played Smash Ultimate. Or, I think I've actually played it like once or twice, but I've never actually played as Steve. I'm skeptical that he would have Bowser Jr. vibes. What? Get your tree out of my face. Thank you, Kiriko. Oh, no, no, no! Woo! That was almost really silly. What? Who let them cap? For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. And there's no sense crying over every mistake. We just keep on trying till we run out of cake. 'Cause there's research to be done, and you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive. God, I love Portal so much. Album coming soon. Yeah, tune into my video game cover album. I told you guys. Can't stop winning. SoundCloudian. Yo, check out my mixtape.
Behold the hamster. Behold the champion.
Alright, give me 1 second, folks.
Now entering King's Row. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Okay. Okay, where are we doing? Huh? King's Row?
A gun in each hand and a smile on my face.
Maybe that can be 100 points. What? Me singing the Portal ending song?
Ooh, time to break some hearts.
Should do a Portal stream. I've thought about streaming a game like Portal or Half-Life. I would really like to. I just don't think anyone would like want to watch it. I don't know. Maybe there'll be like a special event type thing I do at some point. Maybe that'd be a fun April Fool's thing. Stream Portal. Thank you, Lifeweaver. Yeah. The Mauga trade.
Over here. Okay, let's take things up a notch.
You'd watch it. I'm sure you dedicated fans would stick around for something silly like that, but I don't know. I don't know how good it would do overall. But it might be a fun thing, you know.
On our way to payday. Start this party. Thanks a lot.
No! Reaper, kill the Mercy! Kill her! Kill her! Shoot her! Shoot her! Oh, I'm gonna die. Nope, because Life Weaver's a bro. Let's go. Woo-hoo-hoo. Team effort if ever I've seen one. Master Ian karaoke stream. Good God. I don't think I could ever do that. Don't ever get your hopes up for a karaoke stream from me of all people. Wait for me to finish singing and then redeem Get Good. You better not. I don't think so, Queenie. We only respect one queen around here, and it ain't you, junker lady. Darn. Everybody did indeed riot. Is rage quit? The queen rage quit? Oh my god.
Hey, you want to get this payload moving or
Wow. Well, you know. When's the next Kiriko host stream? I do not know. I'm not sure when that'll be. I know she's been wanting to stream Fortnite one of these days, but we'll see what happens.
No one can hide from my sight.
I wanna... God damn it, Sigma. Yes, come on down and play, why don't you? Playing with the big boys now. Yeah. Probably Wax's rage quit too. I saw that, yeah.
there's a sniper? Let's just stick with the payload.
Queen Hammond. The hamster queen. Thoughts on the new Fortnite season? I've actually been having a lot of fun with it. I've been enjoying it more than I thought I was going to. I really like the new map locations, the POIs. Like, they're actually really fun, fresh locations. I'm enjoying them. I think my least favorite thing is honestly the Battle Pass. I just don't find the skins and other stuff to be that interesting for it with the Greek theme. But everything else I've been really enjoying. The wings are really fun. Although I do lament the loss of the grapple blades. Stay a while, stay forever. When's your next Fortnite stream? I'm planning for it to be on Sunday, as usual. The regular time on Sunday. You also miss the grapple blades. I mean, the wings are really fun. I think they're actually like a really neat and well-designed mobility mechanic for Fortnite, but they're just not as fun as the blades. The blades were so cool. Like I don't think it's possible to have a mobility mechanic in a video game that's cooler than a grappling hook. It's just too good.
Welcome to Esperanza. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Spelunka. Love how when under fire, just sprinting at the enemy as Mauga is a genuinely decent option. Yup. Just bum rush him. See you, Kim Jong. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good one. Decora, thanks for stopping by as well. Take care.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Objective.
Snazzy monkey skin. Yeah, it's in the battle pass this season.
Try to keep up.
No! No! Oh dear. Oh no, 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 stay away! Eee! Oh. Do you have any Overwatch t-shirts? I have a Wrecking Ball t-shirt and a Ramatra t-shirt. The ones that were sold officially on the Blizzard Gear store in the past. I might have a... Oh, I also have a Lucio t-shirt. I forgot. I got that one a long time ago. Back in the early days of Overwatch.
Pushing up with a robot.
Is Alari still shite? Pretty much, yeah. I should probably leave. Oh dear. You don't have a Kiriko one? No, I haven't. I've never found a Kiriko t-shirt that I've liked the design of. Because I know there are at least a few sold by Blizzard. There's the one that's just like her icon. Not like her icon, but like the... Just like her and her like default artwork pose. There's the one where it's like the headband. I think there's another one too, but I don't know. I just didn't particularly care for any of those. So, no. Then again, I have her Sukijin jacket, so like I feel like that's sort of enough. I don't need a t-shirt too. You have a Halloween Terror 2017 shirt with Dragon Sim and Cult of Zen and more on it. Ooh. Is that one that was officially sold by Blizzard, or is it like you got from some other store or site? You also have a Diva and a Brig one. Have there been any... Well, I guess there's the Brig shirt where it's like, I work out because I like to eat or whatever. That would be a fun one. But then it might give people the impression I work out, and I wouldn't want to mislead anyone. Ooh. Darn. Most of your shirts are either anime or video game related. I try not to have too many graphic tees in my wardrobe. Despite what it might seem, I don't want to look like one of those sorts of people. Not to, like, talk ill of people who wear graphic tees, but, like, I like to appear fairly neutral with my just default navies and grays, what's nots. Darn. Wear boring clothes most of the time? Yeah, that's me. Like, I got my jeans, I got my plain gray shirt, I got my Crocs. What else do I need? Currently wearing a Batman t-shirt. You know, I say that. I look down. I'm actually currently wearing a Star Wars t-shirt, so... perhaps I'm a hypocrite. Oh my god, the Ilari must die! You're really the guy under attack here? Why? Do you wear a lot of graphic tees, Astro? Is that what you're getting at? Got your Brig shirt on today. Nice. I should get a Brig shirt, you know, show her some love. Represent her in something other than Funko Pops. Yeah, Crocs indeed. Dude, I love me some Crocs. They're so practical, it's insane. Like, as long as it's not too cold out, Crocs are just, like, the adequate thing to wear. And assuming you don't have to, like, run or walk a super long distance. Ugh. Graphic tees, sweatpants, and shorts, season dependent. Leather jacket is particularly your uniform. Leather jacket? I didn't know you wore leather jackets. That's pretty cool. Alrighty. You're wearing entirely black clothing today, everything down to socks and underwear. You're trying to make a statement? Is that what you're getting at there with that attire, Gregory? Going through your emo phase? A small Farah pillow you got at a con while you were cosplaying Mercy. Ooh, is it like a throw pillow? Or like a body pillow? If you say it's small, then it's probably like a throw pillow. Did they do the dev update already? No, the dev update's on Tuesday. I was just talking about my predictions for it here at the start of the stream. Oof. Just got home from work. How'd you react if your Overwatch main existed in real life? Like they materialized into existence or something like that? That would be really weird. What? We lost? We were winning. If Hammond just like spawned into existence, I'd be terrified, but also like super excited. Because that would be awesome. It'd be like one of those things where it's like...
That's rough, buddy.
Thanks, Zuko. It'd be like one of those things where... it's like, I would want to be his friend, but I know that I'm just not cool enough to be Hammond's friend. And so I'd realize that I'd just come across as creepy if I tried hanging out with him. And so it'd be like me being like, hey, Hammond, I'm a big fan. And then never talking to him again as he goes off and becomes the coolest guy in the world. Yeah, so... You do have a body pillow, but it's Darkness from Konosuba. Well, interesting to know your tastes, I suppose.
Now arriving at the Shambali Monastery. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Your leather jacket is your pride and joy. Try to wear it for as much of the year as possible until you start to be at risk of heat stroke. Oh, that's like me and Crocs. I try to wear Crocs as much of the year as possible until I'm at risk of getting frostbite on my toes. You know what? We'll do Sigma.
Why seek answers when we do not know the question?
If you can outthink your opponent.
You're a bit emo. You have long dark hair that sometimes covers one eye. Often wear dark clothing and enjoy some dark stuff. Well, everyone's got their styles. As long as you embrace it, I think it can work for, you know, work for you. Not sure you even own non-graphic tees. When I was younger, I used to have, like, only graphic tees, and then I reached a point where I was like, I'd like to be able to go to the store without having people look at me and be like, So I was like, I'm gonna get some normal ass shirts. The most of my jackets and stuff are still like Overwatch or nerdy themed, so I guess there's that. Diva spawned at your place, you just invite her to play games. Often effeminate enjoy cute, wholesome stuff. Like wearing cute, wholesome stuff? Or just like, oh, I like the aesthetics of cute, wholesome stuff. Sigma spawned, you'd be extremely alarmed simply due to the implications of his condition. Yeah, I feel like Sigma would be one of the scarier Overwatch heroes to spontaneously manifest. If Junkrat spawned, you'd fear for your life and family. Darn. Reaper with the play of the game. How are you doing on your Bebop challenges? I was actually going to check after this match. I think I've done most of them. So they're pretty simple ones that you sort of just get automatically by playing. What would happen if May spawned in front of Bro Uac? That's actually a good question. I'm trying to think what he might do, and I don't know. Oh. Meant to hit Reaper, but sure, I'll hit Alari. Fangirl then faint. I mean, who do you think would be the coolest Overwatch hero to meet, regardless of whether they're your main in-game? And meeting Winston would be pretty cool.
Activating the barrier. Barrier is splintering. What is it? What is it? The barrier. Graffiti flux is upon us.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Oof.
Receive my aid.
Now, to begin again.
Winston, Ryan. Ryan would be so boisterous. That'd be really interesting to meet him.
Convene here. The barrier appears. The barrier That was not the expected result. Group up here.
We just gotta group properly. Winston has canonically recited Carl Sagan's Pale Blue Dot. You get along famously.
Gather here.
Come along now, team.
Prepare yourselves. Prophetic flux is ready. Actuating the
What? Oh my god, not you again, Reaper. Hey, Lucio, you think he'd be cool to hang out with? Yeah, I think Lucio would be pretty cool to hang with. He might be a bit high energy in terms of, like, you'd always be, like, zipping around and playing his tunes, but he'd be pretty cool. How am I supposed to get good when my teammates won't carry me? Yeah, so let's see where we are at the Bebops. Bebop-a-dop. So, we're coming along pretty well. Just gotta do this.
Now arriving at
They could be tired after 15 minutes of being around Lucio. Yeah. Same with Tracer. She's like so hyper. It's like, ugh. A fine hamster map.
Weapons operational. Grapple primed. Hamster.
A7000 War God online. Standing by.
No, thank you. Absolutely not.
Helping those in need is its own reward.
Hello there.
And the Gauntlet challenges? Not as far. I haven't played a ton of Hero Mastery Gauntlet. hang out with Anna. Maybe she'll bake you stuff and tell stories. Oh, Anna would have a lot of really good stories, just like Reinhardt. Yeah. Got my kill and now I zip away. Who would be the worst Overwatch character to hang out with? Reaper would probably be a drag to hang out with. Oh, Lucio and his pesky beaten. Reaper and Mauga are two characters you wouldn't want to be within a mile radius of you, but you love Mauga. Wouldn't you want to get his autograph? Meet him in person? Moira would want to do experiments on you. Oh dear. Roadhog would probably just sit there doing nothing, get sick of you, and brutally kill you. I don't think he'd brutally kill you unless you, like, got in his way or something. He's not, like, that recklessly violent. He'd just be there doing his own thing. Hey, Knuckles. Welcome to the stream. Violent, unpredictable, belligerent psychopath who loves nothing more than to cause destruction. Yeah, fun to play, and definitely not the type you'd actually want to be anywhere near you. I don't know. I think he'd be fun. You just gotta keep up with his craziness. God, this is a slippery one. What was that for? I think the enemy needs to get good. I'm doing just fine. God, I love playing Wrecking Ball on Lijiang Tower. Zen would be fun to meet. Yeah, that'd be another really interesting one. Getting to talk to Zenyatta.
I'll see this matter resolved.
See you, Gregory. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good one.
May I borrow your copy of Thucydides' history?
Don't think you'd hang out with Widow. She'd be boring. Yeah. Yeah, she'd be one of those people that just, like, sits there and, like, you have to do all the work in the conversation. And it's like, why? Like, why am I even here?
Round 2. Capture the objective.
We've made the first step. Now let's go for victory. Enemy contact.
Ramatra and Sigma would be great to be around. Ramatra would be another interesting one. One that'd be a bit intimidating, but still a neat one.
I am taking the objective.
Could hang out with Farah. I feel like Farah would be another one that's just like, it'd be really boring to hang out with her. I don't know. She just doesn't seem to have anything interesting. Ooh.
Welcome guests on the objective. Over here.
Could hang out with Brig. I think that'd be fun. Baking with Brig. Oh, she would show you all her favorite, like, bakeries around Gothenburg. She'd show you how to lift properly. It'd be great. Gaming with Diva. I feel like Diva would get pretty toxic, though.
My thanks. Enemy here.
Sorry. Personnel, sorry. Your end is within my
She'd show you pictures of her cats. Yeah.
I'm working. Going up.
I offer something more.
Over here.
Heroes never die.
Oh, the Brig decided to participate.
Welcome guests on the objective.
Say Life Weaver, but you don't know if you could be in a room with someone without hitting on them. I mean, that might not be so bad. It's like he hits on you, you sit there like a plank of wood and don't reciprocate. You know.
Enemy over here.
Arisa must die! There we go. Shouldn't have gone AFK with Brig. I will always go AFK with Brig. Don't you ever expect otherwise. Tracers are right. Tracer.
Behold the hamster. Behold the champion.
A beautiful play of the game. Is that a euphemism? Don't worry about it. Bastion be fun until he hears a loud noise, he get turned into Swiss cheese. Oh no. Making Ball look viable? Shame on you. Shame on you for thinking Ball isn't viable. Ball is plenty viable in this season. Don't you doubt it.
A gun in each hand and a smile on my face. You leave a winner or in a coffin.
The end draws near.
We must all find a cause worth fighting for.
Who would you go out with in Overwatch? That's none of your business. That's between me and them. Got into a push game once and everyone was just emoting. Your Mercy got play of the game and you won. Weirdest game ever. Huh. That's weird. If you were to create a video game, what genre would it be? That's a good question. I mean, I really like shooters, so I'm inclined to say I'd want to do a shooter game. But I also like heavy story-based RPG type games, kind of. Depends on the game. So I don't know. I'm not sure what sort of genre I'd go for. I feel like ideally I'd want to do like a well-done shooter game, but shooters are not the easiest type of game, so. Every new Ashe skin needs to have a scope like Poolside or Fae. What exactly do you mean by that? One that doesn't obscure your visibility like some of her skins do? What do you think Venture's ult will be? I have no idea. I mentioned before I could see it being like an AoE Earthquake type ult, similar to Mei's Blizzard in a way, in that it's sort of like a AoE crowd control type thing, but I have no idea. That was a match, I suppose. Last game on Hollywood, you Diva ulted, the enemy Mauga just used his ultimate right next to it. What, to block it? Or to trap himself in with it? Did he pull an Iron Giant? See, yeah, I'm not particularly far with the gauntlet challenges. I haven't played it a ton. Who's this on my head? Altar, how'd you get up there?
Traveling to Dorado. Prepare to attack.
Let's get a mass dance for all the successful wins we've had today.
A gun in each hand and a smile on my face. You got the demon on your side.
You create a story-based RPG shooter game. That would be difficult to pull off. It would. Ideally, I'd like to have a shooter game with like a heavy like story in the sense of like Half-Life, where like on the surface it's a very simple sort of straightforward shooter game, but then like the lore and story behind it is really in-depth and really cool. Waffle fries at the dining hall tonight? Hell yeah. Yo, enjoy some of those for me, buddy. Wish I had waffle fries. Kind of like Halo. Yeah, I guess that'd be another example of that. Glad you're done with school. Ugh, I'm glad too. I never like hated school when I was younger, but I'm so glad I'm just not in it now. Like, being able to just like do your own things for a living is so much better than being in school.
Not bad at all.
will not get away, Mercy! Mauga smash! What level are you aiming for? Level... what? Level in, like, the battle pass? Oh, are you talking to Astro about his, school leveling? Kill her, yes. Just be careful, Astro, that you don't end up being one of those people who spends like 8 years getting a PhD, only to realize you don't actually care about using it, and you're just sort of there because you like the structure of a school environment. And then you just wasted tens of thousands of dollars and 8 years of your life doing a thing that ultimately doesn't pay off in any meaningful way. Just be careful you don't turn out to be one of those people. Yeah.
Railgun powered and ready to fire.
Ooh, thank you, Lifeweaver. What the? Jeez. Oh, he was so low. For your master's, one of the required years is doing research abroad, so that'll be fun. You have any idea where you might want to go to do that? It's like a specific place you have in mind? Yes, yes. So weird still without the music, I know. I do have my little Lego Legacy soundtrack going in the background. It's fairly quiet though. I might crank it up if you guys think it would be better louder. But yeah, I had to turn off the game music. I don't want to get DMCA'd anymore. I've been meaning to expand the, like, music library I have that I play during streams in the background. Because the list I have now is pretty small. And I mainly just have it for the, like, starting soon screen. But there's a few other tracks I want to add in. Add a bit more variety. Playing COD Black Ops 3 while watching the stream. Nice.
Let's take things up a notch.
Go to Hawaii for telescopes. Hawaii would be an interesting place to do like research work.
Coming for ya.
Payload in my hand.
How's it going?
Mauga. What might I say? Mauga. Lifeweaver. Oh my god. Oh. I can probably stick with Mauga. Became a Pokemon, what? Mauga. Do you think Pokemon are named? They're given, like, name because that's what they say? Or do Pokemon have some sort of, like, self-awareness of what their name is, and thus that's why they say that one particular thing? Die, pig, die! Woo!
Play of the game.
A lot of options, a lot of islands you can go for too. One person went to the Canary Islands. Ah. Went to Hawaii when you were 15. Grandpa gave your family a cruise there. Ooh. Hawaii would be a cool place to go. I've never been. Any sort of tropical environment, I think, seems pretty interesting as a place to visit. Ian and his Ana sauna. Anasona, what? More than just Ana can want to go to the tropical environments. Ball. It's Junkin' time. A lot of cool naval history museums too. Yeah, that's true. Part of your family loves to travel. You went to France when you were 18. Yeah, I've never been a big traveler. I've been to a few places, but nowhere terribly exciting.
Push your limits. Nothing breaks that I cannot mend.
Take him down.
Away! Eh. Where is my team? I'm trying to ball-boozle these people, and my team's not there to back me up. Yeah. First plane trip was to Disneyland. Nice. Heading to Disney World in the summer, so you got a long flight. Your Disney World and land these days is pretty expensive. So, I don't know. Personally, I've never been big into, like, theme parks or amusement parks. They're okay, but never been something that I've been, like, super itching to go to. Even when I was younger as a kid, wasn't, like, particularly into them. Rather sit at home and play video games. Love theme parks so much. I see the appeal of them, and in some sense I've always thought, like, man, I kind of wish I was more into theme parks, because they seem like a really fun thing to get to do, but I don't know, they just haven't ever been my jam. Boop. Say, old man. You're British, so you just love to queue. You just like standing in lines, I see. Gonna go to a theme park in the Netherlands, which is in the middle of nowhere and famous for being shit. That sounds like a lovely experience. I hope you have a great time doing that. Drowinerzand. Oh. No. Ugh. I don't need to get good. All I must do is better ball. Need to ball harder. That's the secret. I'm not balling hard enough.
I'll never forgive us for what we did in Hanamura.
Those people were criminals.
So were we.
What were the dev update predictions? You missed it. You can go back to the very start of the stream to hear my full sort of prediction thoughts. Basically, I think they're going to announce the Venture playtest in the upcoming weeks. They're going to talk about the stuff that was already sort of confirmed to be coming at BlizzCon when it comes to the Mythic skins. And it might be Season 10 where we start getting the option to get past Mythic skins in upcoming Battle Passes. But there might also be some bad news as part of it. But I would recommend just going back to the very start of the stream if you want to hear the full details on that. What? Hey, congrats on catching the donut. I don't want to jinx it, but I am surprised how cooperative the Foxes have been today. It's been like over 2 hours and they have not broken. And now that I've said something, I'm sure they'll break immediately, but yeah, you know, that's how it goes. I don't know what you think I need to get good at. I am doing just fine, thank you very much.
You got too close.
I think the enemy needs to get good. What do you think about that? I'll just take the point then. No, 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 soldier, no, no, no! How many times have you been to Blizzard World? Too many to keep track of. Tragic. We finally lost a match. How could this happen? All right, everybody. I think that is going to be it for today. It's fun getting to do a Friday stream again. Also, just get back to streaming as well. So thank you, everybody who tuned in. I hope you all had a good one. Fun was had. Won most of my matches, probably. No point in keeping track. I'm sure I won all but a few of them. On that note, thank you everybody who tuned in. Be sure to tune in on Sunday for my next Fortnite stream as well. And otherwise, I will be talking to all of you later. Take care.